This is a limited time offer that you do not want to miss. Call West Shore Home now.
If you are looking for some things to do in the weeks ahead that would entertain you and your family, your neighbors, anyone you might know, we're going to kick the show off with a great idea for you because Big Fish is set to open at Chattanooga State. They have that wonderful theater department there. Jennifer Arbogast-Wilson happens to be the director of this show. Austin Massey is playing Will Bloom in a cast of 20. Is that right, Jennifer?
Yes, that's correct.
So let's talk first of all a little bit about the thrill you must all be finding and bringing the theater to the stage, because you get on your phones these days and all you see is shows in New York shutting down and the difficulty. How exciting for you to bring this one to your audiences.
It's been a labor of love. We actually had started to work on this show before COVID. We were actually supposed to perform the show in April of 2020. And we got shut down back then, and we postponed, and then we postponed again, and then we postponed again. And here we are almost 2 years later, and we're finally going to get to do it. So the cast has been so great about, masking up in rehearsals and doing their best to take care of each other and take care of themselves. And so we're really excited that we finally get to bring this show to life.
It's kind of a touching show anyway, but my word, with that kind of a backstory, how many tears are you shedding on a regular basis?
Yeah, I've shed some tears in rehearsal. But part of it is because our cast is just so amazing, and this story is really beautiful.
Well, that segues perfectly then over to Austin, because obviously, Austin, you know the power of this program quite well. You're a graduate of the repertory theater program they have there. Talk about your character and the fun you're having.
It has been a lot of fun getting to work on this character in this show over the last 2 years now. It's been very insightful and enlightening getting to get into the mind of Will Bloom in this character, who's a character that I really, as Austin, am not as familiar with the type. So it's been very fun getting to learn all of that.
So for those who don't know the show, set us up. It's a journey of what? Jennifer, I'll throw to you.
It's about a father and son who are quite different in personality, and they are trying to reconcile their relationship as the father is diagnosed with cancer. And the father tells these tall tales, and the show is about reminiscing of these stories and finding the truth and the lessons and the love that's in each of the stories that he's told throughout his life.
So, okay, Austin, I want to throw this to you. I have a daughter in her 20s, and she and I were having this conversation about how there seems like now with people your age and a little older, there's a real desire to not hide behind what you've experienced in life, but instead to embrace it and use it for good to help other people. So in this show, if your dad is one who's kind of exaggerated his own truths, do you think it will empower the audience to honor who they really are, not who they're pretending to be?
I think that people that go to see this show and see and hear Edward's story will be inspired to go out and live and experience the tales that they want to tell in their lives.
That's well said. What about the music? I mean, this is musical theater after all. There is something about the power of those songs. Are you hoping that your audience is whistling as they get into their cars?
Oh, they're going to love it. I think this is a great soundtrack. The show, Andrew Lippa, the writer of the music, has done a fantastic job.
Jennifer, I'm sure your casting is never an easy challenge. You always get dozens more coming out to audition than you can cast. Do you look, though, for the potential in your actors? Did you have some actors who you cast this time and you thought, this might be a stretch for him or her, but I think they can do it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think when we're looking at casting, we're looking for, certain energies, I guess we could say, or just affects of a person to say they really embody the strength of this character in their core. And even though they may not know it yet, actually Austin is a very silly person in real life, and very funny and quirky, and his character is quite the opposite of that. And so he's had to tap into a little bit more of his grounded, serious side, which is not really how he carries himself in life. I hope that's fair for me to say, Austin.
Oh,
I would say so.
So does that mean that your friends are saying, come on, Austin, ditch the character. We want the fun Austin back at the end of the day?
I think they probably get plenty of that.
So another great offering with this show, Jennifer, the tickets are free.
Yes. Yeah, tickets are free. Reservations are required if you go to www.chattanoogastate.edu/theater, and that's spelled with an R-E, T-H-E-A-T-R-E. If you go there, there's a link to click to go get tickets. We are seating at a reduced capacity because of COVID, so reservations are required, but they are free. So it's our gift to the community.
Okay, and one more Snoopy thing, 30 seconds left. It's all in the family with you this time, right? Isn't your husband cast in the show?
He is, yes, yeah. He is playing Edward Bloom, the father, so that's been fun. He never auditions for my shows, so I'm really excited that he's in this one.
All right, well, it was very fun talking to you. Break a leg. I know it's going to be a success. Again, it opens January 28th. It's a 3-day run, and you heard Jennifer say it's limited capacity, so don't hesitate to get that reservation in. ChattanoogaState.edu/theater with the R-E. We are back after this.
Our homes are often our largest investment, and over the last 6 years, my team has helped over 3,000 families. So whether you're considering buying or selling, don't trust